So I want to speak about sex trafficking, um, sex immortality, and kidnapping. Okay, and this is something that we as individual have to pray against. We have to pray against this, y'all. We have to put this in our daily prayer, because not only that, I'm gonna give y'all a couple of scenarios, because I just saw a video right now, and the time, like when I looked at the video, this woman had 911 views, and I've been seeing 911 a lot. And you got to understand, witchcraft is real, and I don't care what nobody say. And someone is doing, I believe, witchcraft to get someone kidnapped, because this person wants your position that bad, like they want you dead, but they have to manipulate the energy to do it. And I know a lot of people like, this girl is a Looney Tune, but listen to what I am saying, because y'all need to understand this stuff is going to be at an all-time high at this moment right now. Okay. And when I looked at this video, it brought me back to a vision I had in May. Okay, I'm about to tell you a little background real fast. So around May last year, I was well, not last year, shoot, let me see, was it May? Yeah, it was May last year, okay? I was going to go see somebody, right? And I had my plane ticket ready, set, and go. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I'm about to go see this person, blase. And I had my nail appointment set. I was like, I'm about to put some braids in my hair. Your girl was like, I'm about to look super, super cute. And I was like, that's when knotless braids was just in, okay? And I was like, I want some long knotless braids. I want to go past my butt. Listen. Now, at that time, I was like really like I had did like a Daniel fast. So I have been fasting for a very long time. Your girl was skinny. When I say I was very petite, I was very small. Okay. And oh Lord, if I could bring up some pictures, Lord, I was skinny. And okay, so I was like, I want my nails, my braids done. And 3 days before the flight, I got a vision of I did not see the color, but I just automatically assumed that it was me. You understand what I'm saying? But of a girl getting kidnapped in the back of a van. It was 3 men, and they grabbed her in the back of the van with and she had long braids. I only saw the back of her head, where it was long braids, and she had on a pink sweater and blue jean pants, and she was very petite. And I'm like, oh Lord, I don't want that to happen to me. At the time I got that vision, I was going through a lot of spiritual warfare. And yeah, like, I don't know if that was a warning or what, but another thing I noticed when I get visions, see, a dream is different from a vision. A vision, you are seeing this with your eyes are open, but you're seeing this. And when I got this vision, like usually when I get visions like that, it don't happen like that same month or in that same year. Sometimes it happens a year from there. So I was like, okay, Lord, you're warning me about something. So I never got on the plane. Me and this person ended up falling out before I could even get on the plane. We end up getting into it. And what I want to say is, because I was going through a lot of spiritual warfare at that time, I noticed that they had like it was like a spirit of like lust on me, because a lot of people wanted me sexually. Like nobody wanted to get to know me or none of that. I can even tell, like, when they stare at me, or like when I'm in their presence, they never looked me in my face. They were always looking at my body. And this is why I say you have to pray against spiritual immortality, because these people have, like, you having this spirit on you, or they sending this spirit to you, can cause people that are like very, like, they will mess around and rape you. That's how bad they will want you. But it's not you. It's the spirit that they want. It's like, I can't explain it to y'all. But you have to pray against these things. You have to be mindful of how you're dressing, the type of attention that you want to bring in at this time. And then today, someone showed me an article, and it just threw my whole head off. I'm like, Holy Spirit, are you testing me right now? Like, what is really going on? Like, this is like my heart started racing. I'm like, God, what are you trying to tell me? And I just honestly feel like he is really telling me to warn people, because Rape is not fun, okay? Having someone take something from you that you did not agree to is not fun. Being sex trafficked and you have no control over your life, of what you can do, what you can say, you are basically a slave. That is not fun, okay? And a lot of women and even small boys and small girls are becoming victims to this because people are not praying over their kids. They're not praying over themselves. We're not praying against these things. And it's sad because, I never thought about it like this. This is something we should pray against all the time. And I'm like, I watched this video with this woman. I'm like, dang, she's hitting so many points. And I'm like, you so right. If I have a following, I'm going to tell people. I'm going to let them know, because it's like God is putting it too much in my face for me to even ignore it. So I feel like this. Pray against these things, because they're trying to manifest this in your life, and it shall not come to pass. It will not come to pass. What God has for us and for his people and the people in this world is freedom. And they want to take that from us. These evil people that hold these bad spirits that are not living right in this world, they don't care about your emotions. They don't care how you feel. They just want money. They want money and they want fame, and they don't care how they get it. They don't care who they're hurting to get it. These people they're so evil at heart. We have to pray against stuff like this, because this stuff does exist. It is people literally out here and they're suffering every day. And you got to be mindful of opening up them doors in the spirit when you're masturbating, looking at porn, or, even just thinking about it constantly. You need to start praying that off. And I also been noticing, I've been seeing a lot of gay stuff. It's like they're trying to put like that. If you have broke a curse on your life, because that is a curse, a family curse that some of y'all might have, and a lot of people might not like me for saying this, but I'm going to always speak the real. You don't have to be on my channel. You definitely don't have to hear this. And I'm not putting anybody down. Love is love to me. I was in that state, but that's just something you and God are going to have to deal with. But that was a family curse that I had. And I was with a woman for a very long time. It was my first and my last, person that I was with that was a woman. But I was with a woman before, and I noticed that when God started speaking to me and telling me like, okay, you are a curse breaker, and this is something that is holding you back for what I have for your life, I noticed that they try to manifest it back into my life. So I don't know if anybody else is going through this, but be mindful, because like I said, witchcraft, they train you with the eyes and what you hear. So if you seeing a lot, like I was seeing a lot of studs, and I was seeing a lot of stud relationships, seeing a lot of gay marriages, and me seeing that a lot is letting me know like they're training the eye to make you want to desire this. It's a reason why this keep popping up on my timeline. It's the reason why I see it everywhere I go. It's because this is something that someone is trying to manifest in my life, and I thank God in the mighty name of Jesus for the discernment to understand what is going on. And I'm like, dang, God, is this really happening right now? And the Lord's like, yeah, this is happening. So this is why we need to stay close to God right now. We need to stay in his presence. And I just want to warn people about this, because this is happening, and we need to let people be on game about this. You need to be on game. When I say they train the eye, and that's why they say you have to, you can't do it with the cardinal. How is it? I believe it's cardinal. You can't see stuff with the flesh. You have to see it spiritually. A lot of people see things surface. Yes, God can speak to us through surface things like signs, numbers, stuff like that. But it is so important to have that intimate relationship with him, so we can see it also in the spirit, because the things that we see on surface can be manipulated. It can be a form of training the eye to deceive you. Do that make sense to people? But if it don't, I pray that the Lord can touch your mind and your spirit to help you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay. But this is something I wanted to get out. And I really do believe that we need to start praying against these things. But yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.